Okay, hey everybody, and welcome to a nice and chill stream here. Grab a coffee, grab a tea, relax. We're gonna stream with some amazing friends, some amazing Lightbox Expo community members that helped to make our last event so awesome, the Holly Jolly Paint-a-thon. We had people join in groups of I think like 4 to 7 people and making beautiful illustrations. Today we have the group that was deemed the winners. And I say that like the winners because everybody really won that. There are so many amazing pieces. But here we go. Let's go to the board here. And so today we will be sketching with the winners, and we have some amazing guests here. So first of all, my name is Bobby Chiu. I'm one of the judges for the challenge. And then we also have on here Masei Seki, our amazing co-host, my co-host for the challenge. And then our guest judge, Ahmed Eldori, the one and only.
Hello.
The one and
Hey.
only.
And I just noticed, everybody, that because we muted on Zoom, there's no point in putting that picture there because it won't go to the speaker because everybody's on mute. So I took the little screen off. I'm just going to end the Zoom meeting since we're all connected on Discord. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
perfect.
Good.
All right. Oops, there we go. All right, so here we go. We're going to do just 90 minutes of just sketching and hang out. And let's start off by getting to know the winners of the challenge. And I'm just going to start calling out people, okay? That way it's a little easier since it's always a little weird if it's like, who wants to go first? Who wants to take the spotlight first? So, starting off with Angela. Angela Paul, can you kind of tell us where you're from and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm from Germany, and I currently study animation and games.
Oh, wow, you're a student still, studying.
Yes.
Amazing.
I'm in my 3rd semester right now.
Excellent, excellent. Next person on my list here. Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, I'll just go this way. Rainy Mage. Is Rainy Mage still here?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Where are you from,
Hello.
and what? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I am currently in Savannah, Georgia, and I graduated last year with a BFA in illustration for entertainment from the Savannah College of Art and Design.
Oh, okay. Love that school. I visited it a couple times. It's an awesome place.
I
Fantastic.
liked it. Yeah, it was great.
Well, it'd be good to get into that in a bit. Next person here is Zach.
Hello. I am currently working to try to get into concept art, and I'm from Montana.
Oh, awesome. And how do you pronounce your last name, Zach?
Kazi?
Kazi.
Because.
Awesome. Next person here, I'm gonna go to Alex. Alex,
Yeah.
how do you
Hello.
pronounce your last name?
Frasca.
Frasca.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So my name's Alex. I'm from New York, and I work as an application specialist for a biotech company.
Wow.
It's nice to meet everybody.
Wow. I love it. Definitely gonna remember to dig into that, Alex. Next,
Oh, okay.
next we have Thomas. Thomas couldn't be here today, but we're thinking of you, Thomas. We're thinking of you. All right. Next we have Silver Star.
Hey. Yeah, I'm from Canada, and I don't know, I like to sketch. I hope I can probably work in the industry, maybe.
Oh, wow. That's really surprising because honestly, y'all did such an amazing job. It obviously looked very professional. You obviously that image looked like somebody that you can hire for sure. So that's great. Okay, last but not least, Lupin.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm Lupin. I don't live in Canada, and I like to draw. And I want to be a viz dev artist.
Love it. I thought you were French or something because of that show, Lupin.
Oh yeah. No. No. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. That's cool. Well, great. And where are you from? Or is it kind of a secret or something?
Yeah, I like to keep it a little bit vague,
That's fine.
From the
Not
metaverse.
He lives in not Canada.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Love it.
I don't live in Canada, and that's the most important thing you need to know about me.
Word it down.
Awesome. So, is anybody, I forget, did anybody say that they're a professional, already? Doing art as a living?
I think several of us make art for a living, but not like in the industry. We're still just kind of working up. But Thomas is the only one that is currently in the studio working on games.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just you, Zach, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I qualify for that as well. Doing it for a
My bad,
living,
Rainey.
but
I
but
apologize.
still not within the industry. I'm technically you and I are technically freelancers, but no studio work at the moment yet. So I just graduated, and he's been working hard, doing studies and self-directed stuff, and we're just working on our portfolios and kind of getting on track.
Wow. Well, that's a good segue into everybody's handles here. If you want to contact anybody, the viewers, everybody's handle on Instagram is in the details of the stream. So, talent is hard to come by. Contact them right away. Awesome.
I'm very curious to hear, how it went for you guys for the contest. Have you ever done anything as collaborative as this?
Yes. Yeah, we have.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You got someone would do you guys
On
would
Magnet
both
Studio, in fact.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I've done at least one collab with every person on that call, except maybe Bleu.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
the first time for me.
Oh, wow.
Alex, we still got to do our collab.
What's up?
We still got to do our collab.
I promise I'm gonna color it eventually. Once I color it, I'll send it over to you. I think you're done with your half, right?
No.
Oh.
I got sidetracked by other stuff.
Oh. Yeah.
The hype is
We'll
real.
get around to it. We'll get around to it.
You're very busy. Very busy.
Yeah.
Also, if anybody wants to ask any questions, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, you could go to our Discord and you can join in the conversation. There's a whole bunch of people already here. And the people that are already here, feel free to ask some questions or join in the conversation as well. Okay? Also, if you're a little shy to get on the mic, things like that, definitely can understand that. That's why we use Slido.com. You could go to Slido.com, hashtag 22LBX, and then you can ask your question in there, and Patricia, our wonderful mod, will be watching that.
Cool.
Awesome. I almost feel like drawing something that interacts with other people's stuff. But
Yeah, Alex is already drawn on top of my guy.
From the sounds of it, it seems like you guys all knew each other from before. Was that through like online connections, or is it you guys went to the same school, or?
What happened was Alex was just screaming around the streets, and then I heard his call. I heard the bat signal, so I came running.
Just came in.
Yeah, basically.
No, actually, we all know each other from Discord, and we essentially hang out like every day. So we're all very like good friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Met on the forums
okay.
for aspiring repringlers.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I also want to mention the next Lightbox Expo challenge. So this challenge is starting today, right? Right, Patricia? Are you still there?
I am here, yeah, starting today.
Starting today. Okay, so I'm going to show you the challenge. This is a good one. Okay, so it's let me just move this down a slight bit. Okay, it's the Namu challenge. Namu is this Oscar shortlisted film by Eric O. One of the films that could be nominated. Judging starts on the 27th. Namu, beautiful film. It means tree in Korean. And so the film is kind of like about this person's kind of like tree of his life, right? And so the challenge is to draw your own tree of life. And everybody that does this, everybody that participates is a winner. Everybody will win a digital copy of the Art of book of Namu. And they stand a chance to win an original painting, sketch kind of painting of a tree of life from the Oscar-nominated director himself, Eric O. This is actually his second nomination. He was nominated last year for his film Opera. And so this is a very, very special challenge with a very, very special prize, an original piece of art. Also, everybody will win something. You know, they're going to win the digital art book. So there you go. So instructions here: how to enter, draw your own tree of life, be creative with it and incorporate your own style. Number 2, post your drawing to Instagram and tag Baobab and use the hashtag MyNamu. Okay, the judges are going to be Eric O himself, me, and Jim Demonakos, the other owner of Lightbox Expo, my partner. And the winner will be announced live on the Lightbox Expo Discord on Wednesday, the 26th. So next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, you could join up at Lightbox or discord.gg/lightboxexpo.
Nice. And I want to include something. Tomorrow, me and the other awesome LBX moderators, we will do a little art hang for Namu at 11 a.m. PT. So if you want to hang out with us, see you there.
Cool.
Right? That's going to be a really cool one, I think. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a picture of Eric O, but he looks very similar to the guy from Minori, from Walking Dead. Steven something?
Even Ewan?
Yeah. Or I think so anyways. You could look it up and see for yourself.
I forgot how to draw. Sorry.
I know. I'm so
That's
distracted by trying to keep things going and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to draw a caveman with a big axe or something.
Nice.
But kind of just staring at everybody, thinking about which one to have for
take
dinner.
out first.
To have for dinner.
Alex, what the heck? That's way too cute. Look at this. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that is so cute.
Little cheeks.
Okay, I'm just.
Okay, I'm done.
So what are we drawing exactly?
We're just
Just
hanging,
whatever.
just drawing whatever, just hanging, chatting, and talking about anything.
Cool.
This is really the key to getting these magma collabs right, is like the environment to put the characters in. I think that's what helped us get ours the way it ended up, because we really paid attention to like the environment at first, and that was like a huge part, and thanks to like Thomas and Zach getting all the perspective right, like way before anything went down, you know. So I appreciate the background. It helps a lot.
Oh, so that there was a method to the madness kind of thing. How can you kind of
Yeah.
explain a little bit more? Like you guys started off with thumbnails, I guess, or
We did start off with thumbnails, and I mean, we ironed out our story like at the same time. I think we spent like 2 hours in the beginning stages. If anyone wants to interject, let me know, because you guys were there too. But I think what really helped was like ironing out the perspective that we were going to be working in first, because we all draw characters and we all know how perspective works, but when you agree on something beforehand, it's just so much easier to work in perspective when you have like the answers, you know, already clarified when you're putting down a bunch of characters and stuff. So you guys kind of did the same thing here, putting down like an environment to just fill, because we know how to fill it. So I think that's a key part of like actually getting one of these like magmas looking really nice.
I see.
I'm so glad you guys added all the little birds.
Yeah.
Of the logo, I mean. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Who did that one in the back there? Was that Alex?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this
We
is
actually
pretty
did
fun.
we actually did another big Magma Studio collab with like twice as many people a few weeks later for Alex's birthday.
Ah, yes.
Oh
Oh, nice.
yeah. Where can we post that? We need to show you guys.
Oh,
That's
I don't know.
awesome.
I don't think I have a copy anyway.
yeah.
I can post it if you guys want me to.
Feel free to post an LBX live chat if you want.
Sure. Give me one sec.
It doesn't say anything bad, does it?
I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
concerned.
there is a concern.
Yeah, maybe don't.
Yeah, maybe we
A lot of
shouldn't.
fans.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything bad about it. It's just
No.
it was
But
definitely
it
more
is
of a
like,
personal thing.
Yeah, for sure. And it has like a bunch of
Inside jokes that are
yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. But yeah.
And cartoon violence.
It does have mild cartoon violence.
Rated PG-13.
Yeah, also, for anybody that is like, what is this magma stuff? This is the program that we're sketching in. You know, that's how we're able to all draw together. It's free. You could go to magmastudio.com and sign up today and then start drawing. Actually, you don't even need to sign up as well. If you are some sort of fugitive or don't want to sign up for any more accounts, you could still draw with us. Yeah, and so you could go to magmastudio.com.
Is anyone else hearing that static?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
it.
who's that?
Is it me?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It might be me. Sorry.
How dare you? Guards.
Oh my God, Silver. Are you serious?
Whoops.
We talked
My
about
bad.
this, Silver.
I cannot believe you right now. This is outrageous.
One of my friends just messaged me on Discord and said, "This is really random, but your profile picture reminds me of Big Top Burger."
What's Big Top Burger?
What is that?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
It's
no.
a YouTube series.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
You
a
guys-
little animated thing. It's in Blender. It's really good. You should check it out if you get a chance. By the YouTuber Worthy Kids.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's funny because Zach drew this profile picture for me, and he's doing a draw this in your style with this character, and everybody should go do it on Instagram.
Yes.
It's super cute. It's a drawing of me in a Big Top Burger uniform, which is their little like food truck. They're all clowns. It's real cute.
Whose keyboard is that?
Oh, that's mine. It's famously mine. Hang on, I'll mute myself.
There's a question from Slido from Mr. Poopy.
love it.
During the paint-a-thon, I see a lot of the teams going very painterly, and I realize your team in particular just accentuate the line art. And how did you go about that?
Yeah, sure. So we knew going into it that if we tried to paint it straight away, it wouldn't look as cohesive, and it would have been a lot easier to make it look like one person might have done this by just focusing on line art. It just makes the style a little bit more cohesive. And while Magma Studio is really good, it doesn't have like the greatest painting tools compared to like Photoshop or things that we're used to. So it was just for sake of convenience and simplicity, really.
That's a great strategy, though.
Yeah, and great job doing the line art with so many people. Can be challenging, I think.
Yeah. Congratulations again. You guys just totally killed it. When I saw your list of names all together, I'm like, uh-oh, this is it's not fair. Okay.
Group of
Thomas is in
ringers.
it to win it. He's cutthroat.
He
He's
is.
messing around.
Yeah, he came in ready.
He also won the Bloodborne contest.
Yes.
Videos.
Did you ever do contests, like join contests to get your name out there, Ahmed?
Yeah, back in the day. There used to be like those Blizzard contests for what was it called? Dominance War? No, that wasn't Blizzard. But yeah, there was a couple, but nothing as, I guess, collaborative as what we're seeing here.
Nothing as cool, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Sure.
But yeah, that's how I got my name out there in the beginning. In the very, very beginning, when nobody knew who I was, I joined this contest by Autodesk Sketchbook Pro back when it was Maya Wavefront, or Alias Wavefront, I should say. And then I was one of the finalists with Dale Keown, you know, the comic book artist that did Savage Dragon. But it's a great way to get your name out there.
For sure. And it's also nice because especially if there's a prompt already, as opposed to, oh, what do I put in my portfolio? Well, do this, get noticed, and you never know what might happen.
Yeah, also the whole entire thing with the, draw this in your style, that I forget, I didn't look at the names, but somebody was just mentioning that. That's another really great way to get your name out there too. If you're just starting off, that kind of thing, you know nobody, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a fun way to interact with the community as well. Kind of build one.
Mm-hmm.
It's got multiple uses, and it's really cool to see people draw the characters that you've made and put their own spin on it.
I've been meaning to do that. Yeah.
There's again a question from Slido from Aria. I adore everyone's artwork. Any advice for digital painting?
Yeah, learn traditional painting.
I was just about to say that, but I didn't want to sound snarky.
It's actually one of the biggest hacks, I think, like to learn traditional for a bit and then go to digital, because everything transfers over and you have such a stronger tactile understanding of paint and color and flow. But aside from that, I think try to understand the program as best as you can. Basically understand layers, brushes, and how to kind of mess with lighting and stuff. But from there, I think you can just develop your own methods and stuff.
It's interesting because I've also heard the opposite as well, where people, they practice digitally to learn traditional after as well, and that really works well too. So maybe it's just like trying to find different ways to do the same thing helps everything else.
Yeah, like a tangential sort of learning thing. But aside from that, there's a lot of resources with Schoolism. There's plenty of great teachers on there.
And meds course,
got
digital
meds
painting
course.
I do have a course. So yeah, meds map. Let's go. But yeah, it's all great, man.
Yeah, the last workshop that Schoolism had was with Noah Kolchak. He's art directing at Pixar. That was phenomenal. A lot of times it's like if your focus is on attending classes, learning things, you'll start to see a lot of growth very quickly as well.
For sure.
Unlike in my own experience, the best advice is just to do the thing that you're trying to get better at. So just do it. It's gonna suck and be painful, but you'll learn. That's pretty much the gist of it, really.
Yeah, and try to do is like just learn by doing projects. Like I think I actually learned Photoshop not because of painting, but a long time ago, I had like footage of me and my friends like twirling sticks around, and I was like, let's turn them into lightsabers. And back then, you'd have to paint the lightsaber onto every frame, and so just by following tutorials, written tutorials, by the way, I ended up learning Photoshop. But yeah, like, figure out little projects, whether it's a, 5 keyframe storyboard or something. Or maybe you have an idea in mind, like just use whatever skills and level that you are already at and just try to do projects. I think you'll learn a lot from that.
Also, if you're very young, I think just draw what you like to draw and have fun, and don't worry about getting better so much. Just draw what you like and draw the things that you like having fun too. Comics, just like little stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you like to do that, just it's most important when you're like high school age or like pre-college age to like really know how your hand works. And so just draw whatever you want all the time.
For sure. And learn to not hate yourself and your work.
It's a difficult balance because it's like, I also, that there's a lot of really great artists where they always hate their work. And that's probably how they got so far, because they're like, it's not there yet. And like I also believe what Med's saying. I also totally agree. I'm very okay with whatever I do. You know, not that I think it's the best, but I'm just like whatever. But like people like Craig Mullins, I asked him, "What's your favorite painting you ever did?" And he said, "They all tie for last."
That's true.
That's so true. Yeah,
Right? And
I agree with that.
yeah. So it's like, and Claire Wendling, same thing. She's always like, "What, that? No, no, that's garbage," you know? And
Mm,
like, what are you talking about? That should be in a museum or something.
yeah.
There's something about that, right?
Speaking of,
You gotta have that
yeah, it's
balance.
like,
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I'll shut up.
oh no, no, that's fine. Yeah, learning to sort of detach your identity from how good the work is one of the hardest things to kind of figure out as an artist.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're always going to be judging whether it's good or bad. And I think to just be able to just do and move on without evaluating too much would be nice. Speaking of things that belong in museums, I just want to point out Masae's cat that she drew that's sitting in the sunlight. Look at that thing.
Oh,
So
that's
cute.
awesome.
I am populating this with many cats.
Just there's the one in the window.
Thank you for noticing.
Like,
For the I was gonna ask for the traditional, like when you recommend doing traditional, are you talking about like oil or gouache or just curious?
I
Just
mean,
I also want to get into traditional. It's just it can feel very overwhelming when I've been so used to digital for so long. So kind of
I think
curious.
I think the closest thing that to digital might be like acrylic or gouache because it's like
Mm.
it works in layers in a way. I don't know. It's like anything that's easiest for you. I'd say try them all and ask yourself which medium can I communicate basic color and form the quickest or not quickest, most effectively in, and then just do a bunch of studies with whatever that medium is, even if it's watercolor. Um, just knowing how to create images and illusions of images um, traditionally is really helpful.
Mm.
I like.
But at the same
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, at the same time, you can learn. I think you can learn things faster with digital because obviously you don't have to set up and you can just make a new layer and start new. So I think like for mental library stuff, digital is the way to go. But like technique and process, traditional will be really helpful. The
But just to throw a
yeah.
little monkey wrench in there, what are your, but like if you are only learning, or if you start off learning traditional, the only thing about that is if you plan on learning 3D later, it might, you know, slow down your process a little bit, don't you think? Because there's just so much to learn in 3D.
Oh,
You
like
know, and
Blender and stuff?
yeah, there's so much 3D incorporated now in art these days, you know, with the youngins or
Yeah.
whatever. If we're the people that are current, there's more and more 3D incorporated.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're different things. Like it depends on what you want to do, but I think being able to, let's say, imply an image that feels 3D and understand why it looks that way, and then kind of learning 3D as well is probably the best way, or what I would recommend, so that you don't necessarily need 3D for everything, but it's super helpful to use 3D, like setting up perspective blocks for cities and rooms and all that. But I think being able to carefully do it slowly first, not traditionally, but like by hand, is a super skill to have.
Yeah. No, I'm not a 3D person, so obviously I'm just trying to start up some conversation.
Yeah, it's hard to like talk and paint at the same time. It's been a while.
But it's
I
also
like
like
the
an interesting kind of thing as well, because there's like I feel like it depends on the type of person and the kind of art, like we, many people were already saying, because like I know animators that don't know how to draw, for example, right? And that really just learned digitally first, and that's it. I also know some illustrators that work primarily in 3D that don't know how to draw and paint, and they do great stuff.
yeah. I mean, it's like it's all valid, I suppose. And it goes back to the question: is like, what does the creative person want to do? It's like tell stories and do animations or whatever. It's like learning to draw is kind of like it's if you're passionate about it, it's like, are you passionate about the drawing or the story? And if it's not necessarily, oh, I want to be able to do perspective like Kim Jong-gi, if that's not your goal, then yeah, there's no point in suffering that. Whereas if it's like, no, I just want to do short film story animatics and I don't need to go to 4 years of academic drawing statues and whatnot, so it's like to each their own. This color palette that we're all using is like reminding me of Klaus. There was those people.
I'm totally messing up the color palette here. I just realized because I have so many things on my screen that I can only see
is that
a
like
sliver of the painting.
Astronaut coming through a portal or something?
I don't know. I'm just messing around.
Nice.
At first, there's just going to be a creepy white character, like a creature kind of thing, all in white, and then, I don't know. Then we start talking. Maybe Masay started talking, and then I started drawing a Asian girl.
Maybe I should get that haircut.
Ahmed, I'm stealing colors from you to work on.
Do it. It's all yours.
There's again a question from the Slido from Dan. Hello, what was the specific piece that changed the course of your art journey or career? Or what art revelation helped you to become the artist you are today?
Oh.
Wow. Well, I don't know if
That's a big question.
the first thing that comes to mind, there was a piece by Craig Mullins. It was for Tao Feng, I think that's the name of the video game. But you might all know it. It's a piece of this museum shot where there's like a knight in the foreground and there's reflections and light casting on the floor. It was gorgeous. But when I first saw that, I was like, how is that possible? And it just, I went down this rabbit hole of all his digital work and concept. And, at the time I was thinking I wanted to do comics and stuff, but I think that one just shifted my trajectory to like, I need to know how this is done. I love this.
Was that on Saijin?
I think it was. He probably posted it on there, but it's on his site right now.
Oh, okay.
Were you also lurking?
I was a lurker on Saijin. I didn't post on there, but I posted on conceptart.org, the drawing board, which before that was shaneglines.net forum, and this other one called eatpoo.com, where if you want to get a lot of harsh criticism about your art, you put it there.
I see. Wow. I do miss the Saijin days. I lurked for a while, but then I started posting. Actually, I remember hosting a couple challenges on there, and Jamie Jones was participating and all that.
Oh,
Good
wow.
times. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything new from Jamie in a long time. If anyone knows who that is, which you should. Oh my god, one of the
Yeah.
best.
Any key piece of... What was the other part to that question? Any key piece of advice or something? Or something that you learned? Or?
Yeah, art revelation. It helped you
Art
to
revelation.
become. Yeah.
I think it basically told me I don't know everything. So I'm like, oh, I gotta, But yeah, anyway, other people can answer that. I don't.
Yeah, sure. For me, I live in a little state called Montana, so there's no art studios here. There's no game studios, film studios. There's nothing here, except for fine art of people painting horses in fields with cowboys on them. So,
You mean real art?
yeah, real
The
art.
best art?
I think you meant to say real art this
Yeah,
time. And you
yeah, that's
slipped
what
up.
that is 100% what I meant. Yeah. But I found Dave Raposa. I can't remember if it was through your interview with him, Bobby, or somewhere else. But he influenced a lot of how I think because of like his mentality towards working and his work ethic. So I took it a lot more seriously, like early on, because I was like, oh, it actually does take like a ton of dedication and time to get better at this thing than I might have thought before. So that changed it for me quite a bit. I went from, doing kind of abstract things to actually trying to get better and looking at the industry. So that was pretty cool for me, anyway.
Wow. Yeah, my studio's been around for 16, going on 17 years now. So I remember when Dave Raposa wasn't Dave Raposa yet, the one that everybody knows. He was just Dave Raposa, this obscure artist that is trying real hard. And for a while, the first time he was on my radar was back in the day. I would do these artist interviews where I would ask the artist to come up with a theme, a contest kind of thing, and so people would participate, and the artist would also participate, and the winner would get the artist's submission, to their own kind of topic, right? So Mike Mignola, he chose Frankenstein as the topic, and Dave Raposa entered that contest. Nobody knew who this person was really, and then when we went live, this was on this thing called Ustream back in the day. That was the site, right, to stream off of. And so front page was Barack Obama giving a speech. When that speech ended, it ended up being Mike Mignola's interview, and I'm interviewing him, right? So like over 500,000 people were watching as he said Dave Raposa. That's the winner. So that was kind of cool.
Epic.
That is epic.
Yeah, it totally broke my website and all sorts of havoc happened because of that stream.
That's awesome.
Anybody else?
I have two sort of groups of images that have sort of influenced me more than probably any others were Sanguine's studies of Kim Jong-gi right when he started his Instagram account, and then Ahmed's traditional pencil sketches are probably the two groups of images that have, I don't know, inspired me and helped me more than any others.
Nice.
Thanks, man. I'm glad.
Yeah, I think it was sort of similar for me. like I also didn't really know much about concept art because in Germany it's mostly fine arts as well, or graphic design. And I don't remember it correctly, but I think at some point when I was just searching a hair rendering tutorial, I think was the first video of Ahmed's YouTube account
Oh,
that I discovered, and then I kind of started binging all your videos.
That's
cool.
awesome. How long ago was that, you think?
That was
Oh,
6 years ago.
Cool. So when did you become a professional artist, Med? What year, you think?
Oh, geez. Well, I guess it depends. When I first started at Art Center, I was 20, and so that following year after the first 2 semesters, I started working for Scott Robertson during the summer as an intern. So I guess that was my first entry
That
at
counts.
the age of 21. And that was 2009 or 2000. No. Yeah, 2009, 2010. And then I started working for Dylan Cole, developing his IP. And from there, Rhythm and Hues. So yeah, about age 21, 22, back in 2010.
Awesome. So professional for about 12, 13 years. Something like that. 12 years.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I feel old.
Bro, it's been over 20 years for me, so don't worry. It's almost 25.
Man, that's awesome, though.
Yeah, I think it was like when Tamagotchis came out. I think that's when I started my art career.
What?
Yeah.
I was like,
That's a pretty
great.
long time ago, right?
A hilarious association to have.
Yeah, because one of my first projects was the head of the company bought the license to make a Tamagotchi kind of thing for the Little Mermaid and Lion King and stuff, and that was one of the first things I got to work on. That's why.
My
Wait,
Tamagotchis
the Lion
kept
King? You
dying.
worked on the Lion King?
No, a Tamagotchi thingy, you know,
Oh,
that
I
was
was
for the
so
movie The Lion
confused.
King.
Sorry, continue.
No problem. I was a teenager at the time, so no worries.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
My Tamagotchi kept dying.
Yeah, it's hard to keep them alive.
Well, they get
It must be
annoying. They just want more and more. It is hard.
It's real humans.
It's like I just
It
fed
must
you.
be
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it must be pretty interesting to see over the years how the industry changed
Oh, totally.
and like how fast it changed,
Oh yeah.
especially with like online schools and all that.
Shit, yeah. Well, the whole reason for starting schoolism was because there was no schoolism kind of thing available back then.
Yeah, it kind of shifted drastically. Like, the stage kind of allowed for kind of anybody to start a business online and all that. So you didn't always have to depend on the studios.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool. Very glad for that shift.
So is anybody else in their 30s or 40s here? Or is it just Med and I?
I think
I'm
just you,
26.
Med, and
Yeah.
Silver Star.
Okay.
Silver Star,
Silver Star
yeah.
for sure.
So
Obviously.
Present.
When I
is that for
started,
Sean?
Damn it.
Yeah.
like when I first started using Photoshop, that's the version where layers was a new thing. That was like the new feature.
Dear Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, you
That's
couldn't use it.
awesome.
You could make a layer, but you couldn't paint on the layer. Your computer would crash.
Wow.
That must have been life changing.
So annoying.
Yeah, I think I started using Photoshop around Photoshop 6 or 7. Back when it was still numbered.
Those are good versions. Those are good versions. Mine was 3. I started off with 3, I think, and Illustrator 1.
Hey, Lama. You have still...
What happened?
There's a lot of echo.
Oh, is that through me?
That's gone now. Thank you.
That was my fault this whole time. I'm so sorry.
It was? No! There's a question from Slido, and maybe you guys talked about it just a little bit before the stream, but Tanya is asking, you guys seem to work so well as a group, and it's great to see, but how did you all meet? Is there a story to it?
I would say organically.
Yeah, like I said, we're all on the Repringling Enthusiasts subreddit, and yeah, no.
No, I met or Rainy on Instagram. I'm not sure how. I think I just like found her account and like did her draws in your style.
Yeah, you did that like 2 years, like in 2019, I think, or 2020. No, it had to have been 2019. But we saw each other before that, but I don't remember who found who. I think I found you, and I followed you, and then you followed me back.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't really remember. But then we were like talking about our lives or whatever, and we became friends slowly. And then you asked me if there were like any Discord communities that you could join, and that's how we got like. That's how we became friends on Discord. And I met Zach through another art friend that I met from the Psychra forums. So it mostly just like through the community is how we met. And then we
I was
all
just
like
a giant simp basically, and you noticed that I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sanguine noticed I was the first one to like all of his posts.
Yeah, because you put notifications on.
Yeah.
So like you just immediately liked every post I made. And I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah, and that's how you get noticed.
Yeah, just be a squeaky wheel, but not too squeaky.
Yeah.
Just be a creepy wheel. That's what
Yes.
you should do.
A creepy wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we all like made a little Discord group, and the rest is history. And I met Thomas by stalking his Twitch streams and like asking him to critique art. But we had like already sort of known each other from doing the Cube Brush Art War competitions together. So yeah, those were the days.
Oh, thank you for telling us.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
So.
Hi.
Hello, guys. So I have a question for Silver.
For me?
Yeah, for Silver.
Oh, hi, Omen.
Yeah, hello, Silver. So, how come you and Tikaf were on separate teams?
That's a good question. Why don't we ask Ahmed?
Wait, what?
Ahmed?
What?
What's going on here?
Okay,
What is happening?
so
I'm just so heartbroken that Chroma Squad is being broken up. You know, I thought we were a team. Silver.
Oh no.
Oh, Chromacore.
My
yeah,
favorite
from
Russian.
Cormacore.
Hey, Ahmed.
It's so good to hear you, man. What's up?
I'm actually kind of regretted now that I missed out on this contest.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'll be sure to participate in the next one. But yeah, Silver, answer my question, Silver.
I don't know how to answer your question.
We will have to think about revoking your membership in the squad.
What?
Oh no.
Awkward.
Wow.
You wouldn't.
Oh, that's mean.
Harsh.
That's harsh.
She's in
It's
demand. You
true.
gotta get in early.
Yeah, true.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just joking.
Hopefully, yeah.
Or am I?
Alex, are you the person who put this giant blue curtain in front of my guy that's staring at the window, so it looks like he's staring right into the blue curtain?
Yeah, well,
That is so funny.
He's really looking at that
I'm
blue
just
curtain.
sabotaging your artwork, Zach.
Yeah.
Just make him being blasted by that blue light.
You can make it look like he's
that is-
pulling
Burnt
back.
out eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You caught me.
Oh, I had to call you out live.
Yeah.
Called out live.
I really love, by the way, that little guy with, I think it's a witch hat on the right side and has a little portal behind him. That's really
Aw.
good. I don't know who it is.
Oh,
Oh,
I think that's Bleu.
that's great.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, which one?
It's
Oh,
a
I see
mouse
him.
all the way to the right.
Above the cat, yeah.
That is cute. It didn't occur to me to like change the architecture. That's pretty cool. Zach, is that okay? How I fixed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I kept it too, it would have been funny. But
You're right.
This carpet in the foreground might need a cat. I don't know.
I want it.
Yeah, was that Miss A who drew all these cats here?
Yeah.
Help me render my cat. How do you render cats so clean and easy and cute?
Oh, easy. Just own a black cat.
Oh
And-
man,
I wish.
I wish.
I have another question.
Go for
Yes.
it.
Have you guys watched the short cartoon called Kid Bull?
Yes.
Mm,
Kibble, yeah.
mhm.
Those
Oh,
cats,
Kipple. Yes,
yeah,
yes. I remember Kipple.
those cats
Yeah.
remind me of that one.
They
Ah,
definitely look
yeah.
like that one. That was such a sweet short.
Yeah, I like that
I
one.
cried. I almost cried at that. It's so good.
I
Thanks
did
for the
cry.
tassels.
My only addition to this image so far is these tassels. So here we are.
Can we get some on the curtains as well?
Yeah, I can throw tassels all over this place.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, I'm drawing my cat, but she's black and white, so she's like I'm trying to make her look like she's
Aw.
lit as well.
Cute. So in the Slido question, there's one. It's very simple. What's your dream job? Does anyone
Ah, I have
like
one.
answers for that?
I don't dream of labor.
Yes. I have a thing that I dream of doing. I want to start an animation studio with my friend James. Ha ha ha.
Great.
Do it.
Modern day
modern James Day.
James, yeah, James of the current, yes, as he's known.
Yes, that's fun.
Names of the current. Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I
come
see
aboard.
Jonathan Little. Well,
What's up?
Man's got some
Most
quality dumb
recent
road.
James.
The latest James.
The latest James.
Your James
Oh
is
my
not up to
God.
date.
Out of date James.
Update your James.
Update your James, or else you won't be able to learn how to art good anymore.
James OS Sierra 10.15. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Go.
Anybody else have a dream job?
Well, I guess there's sort of two steps. I'd like to be able to be a director of either an animation or video game one day, but before then I'd like to be a viz dev artist for some studio that I enjoy the work they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of interesting. My dream job is to sabotage Alex's animation studio. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Can I change my answer?
Wait, can I change my answer?
Oh no.
That's okay, Zach, you know?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's funny. You guys are funny.
We're very close friends. Or, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, but
You know,
I can't stand any of them. I just wanted the tablet, actually.
the truth comes out.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
It's the long con. It's been 2 years,
Right.
a year and a
Nice.
half to get to this art competition, and now here we are. Sorry to
Just
cut
waiting
you off,
for the
Bobby.
right moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your question, Bobby?
Like I don't know if I feel like Med, you said in our interview before that that you quit the industry or something like that. Like you is that, did I get any of this wrong?
yeah, totally.
So was there a job? Is there a story behind like the straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah,
You could leave
I guess
names
it-
out if you know, if that's but I would love to know like what the situation was, like what you were dealing with.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I was at ArenaNet, and I'd worked at other studios prior for like different things, but I was on Guild Wars 2, which was great, you know, great team to work with and all that, but just weird, like, how do I say this? They put me on another project because I was there as a contractor, but they wanted to make me full time because they, you know, like the stuff I was doing. But in order to do that, because of headcount and HR and stuff, I had to be put on another project temporarily. And it was just such a miserable experience with a very small team of no direction, which I think the whole project fell apart. But I left like midway through, and I was like, you know, I've been, you know, preparing like a plan B the whole time with YouTube and Gumroad and Patreon, and I just decided, you know what, I don't really need to be under other people's umbrella anymore. And so from there, I just took off and really never did any other studio work or anything like that.
Oh,
again.
okay, so it wasn't
yeah.
like some major thing that happened. It was like some stuff that was building up.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it
was
kinda sounds
planning on being independent the whole time. I never got into concept art with a plan or dream job of working on, you know, Warcraft or anything. I just wanted to know how to do it. So I think my passion was just more towards independence. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Vouch
my
for
dream
Ahmed's
job.
Gumroads.
Independent art.
Yeah, and I think everybody has like a voice that they want to express with their ideas. Because you know, when you're a kid and you're watching, I don't know, Power Rangers, and you're jumping around the room and like imagining things, there's a sort of pure creativity there. But once you're working on projects that you hate, it kind of dies. So I think being able to collaborate with artists that you love and respect, and you kind of work together, you know, smoothly, which is kind of what happened with this contest, right? I think that's the dream, to be able to just be with other creatives and making stuff.
I see.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Can I read out a question really quick?
Of course, yeah.
Tongue says, was it a chill time working with each other during the whole session, for the paint-a-thon? Yes.
Yes.
No, like I said before, I can't stand any of these guys. So it was really a tough time, but it was worth it because I got a drawing tablet. So
Right.
it was really cool.
Yeah, I think something that's good about us is that we are not afraid to tell the others how we feel about whatever decision, and we're really good at coming to a consensus on things. I would say for that piece, we sort of had Thomas as like the art director. I don't know if you guys would agree.
Yeah, I agree.
And we were like his
That's true.
His artist
Muses.
team. Yeah,
I would love to work under him as an art director.
Yeah, I honestly think that if he didn't love doing like the actual work so much, that he would be an amazing director. I would work under him every time.
It's funny. I'm gonna briefly speak for him, but he did mention at some point that he might not ever become an art director because it would stop him from drawing. He would draw less, and he just loves it so much that he doesn't want to move up. So it's super cool.
I want to talk him into it because then he could do his own work on the side, and he could really, really go crazy. But he would have to do so much work, and I can't expect that of him. But he's just multi-skilled in that way that we want to see him do everything.
It's too bad he couldn't make it. But of course.
Yeah, we're angry. We're so angry.
Yeah.
We're actually not his friend anymore.
We banned him from the Discord. He's gone.
Yeah, he's banned.
I can't stand him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy. I think he's only 25. He's one of probably my top 5 favorite artists of all time. He's so good. It's really amazing.
Wow.
He's a hard worker.
Well, everybody go and follow him right now if you're watching. Everybody's
Thomas
handles are
Chamberlain.
in the details of the stream.
I'm going to brag. I have an original sketch by Thomas in my sketchbook he did for me when I was in London.
I saw that in the sketchbook tour. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What were you doing in London?
I was actually right before COVID hit, but I was just visiting random places. Went to London, Berlin, and Scotland. Yeah, just traveling, saying hello to people. We did a meetup, so that was nice. What are you giggling about?
He's a villain, is what he is.
Zach and I are just having fun vandalizing his drawing.
Oh, there you go.
I think they're having a little spelling rivalry over there.
He keeps spelling my name.
It looks like it looks like a detention desk.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. I hate to be the one to point this out, but on top of Ahmed's wise old man, there's a big old line of someone's. There we go. Thank you.
It's done.
There's actually plans in the works at the moment. I don't know how or when this will happen, but plan on doing a meetup in London at some point so we can meet Thomas and a few of our other friends that live there.
Nice.
Should be super cool.
Don't freak out. I'm just adding some grading.
I'm cool with it.
I scheduled this for an hour. We're 10 minutes over. Is that okay for everybody? We just keep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay for me.
I'll have to go in 10 minutes though. But this has been really nice. It's been really chill, fun. I really needed this, so thank you guys. It's been
Thank you.
wonderful.
I'm
It says cat in the bottom left. Oh my god.
I've been wanting to take the leap on schoolism for a while now, and it's been a good time. It's really cool.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks for saying that.
By the way, Miss A, I don't know if you're planning to launch a Gumroad at some point, but we need a cat tutorial from you. Cute cats, cute like cats.
Easy, just draw a blob with 2 triangles and a tail, and you're done.
I will buy it.
I have a question.
Hmm?
So like as far as like freelancer industry work, do any of you have any advice in terms of like avoiding having other people's impressions of like, oh, what's a good option for a job in the industry, or like what's a position that needs to be filled, like I don't know, hard surface painting or something like that. Like how do you kind of avoid having that cloud your judgment of actually what you want to do?
Well, I can answer it. For me personally, I think of it as get so good that they can't ignore you. So, focus on what you would really like to do, and usually that's the thing that you just draw in your comfort zone, or you drew as a kid or something, and get so good at that thing and developing your skills in that thing that there's no way that they could possibly not hire you because you're so good at it. That's how I think of it anyway.
Secondary option would also be blackmail.
Yeah, you could blackmail as well.
Yeah, I guess don't fall into the trap of like, oh, this is the type of work you got to do right now for freelance because it's hot or trending. You could do that, but it's like if you spend time, mastering or just diving into what speaks to you, whether it's I don't know, hard surface or children's illustration for books. You get good at whatever it is, and then yeah, like you said, it's going to attract clients because you're so damn good at it.
Yeah, I thought about
Yeah,
this
I think
consciously in the beginning of my career. I was looking at artists like Mike Mignola or J. Scott Campbell, where they have a style, right? And oh, I remember the inspiration really came from Calvin and Hobbes. The person that drew Calvin and Hobbes, is so loved by all. And then I read that now he's doing some traditional paintings and stuff that nobody's ever seen. He doesn't show anybody. But then I started to wonder, like, how much would his original audience like that style? Because they love Calvin and Hobbes so much. And then I was like thinking, I don't want to put myself in that position where I can't change my style. So then I consciously thought, okay, well, what is my brand going to be? Maybe it could be topical instead of a style, right? So the topic became whimsical, fantastical things. So it's all very conscious kind of planning of that.
Yes. It's William Watterson, correct? The artist?
Yeah, Bill Watterson. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I loved those books, especially the dinosaurs that he would draw with ink. Oh,
brilliant.
Those are so epic.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere too. You'd just like be reading like a comic about a little kid, and then like, bam, like fully rendered like ink drawing of a dinosaur. Like, oh, this guy can draw out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting person, that, from what I've gathered. He's very against commercialism of Calvin and Hobbes. So anything that's like a merchandise or something, it's not official Calvin and Hobbes merchandise. It's all like not with his, his wishes.
Wait, you're telling me that he didn't want that little bumper sticker of Calvin on every single truck that's covered in mud?
Not only that, but I've also heard that he did an epic going away like FU speech at the Cartoonist Society or something like that. I think it might have been at Comic-Con even. No. Where he pretty much like told his views on how to be an artist, and whoever was making merchandise or whatever, licensing of their stuff, he poo-pooed on them pretty much.
By the way, Bobby, you're zoomed in for the YouTube chat. I don't know if that was
Oh,
intentional.
sorry. That was the screen reloading, and then reloaded in a strange area.
Okay.
That's not me wanting everybody to see what I'm painting, okay? Anyways.
Somebody said, it looks like Bobby's girl is staring at the cat and the cat is running away. Little story moment there.
I was just thinking this person came from another dimension to kill these little Martians, and now they've entered this lovely place.
Am I doing this right? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh my god, crazy. Wow, I missed the beginning of the stream. How did this picture start?
With the room. Yeah, we had the room already, and then we just started painting on top of the room, adding things.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I don't know why I didn't expect this to suddenly just start talking. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with everybody and chatting it up.
Folks, I have a very quick question. First of all, congratulations. Absolutely fantastic work. I have to know, I know you're trying to bully Thomas to art direct, but do you have any big plans as a group coming up?
That's a good question.
Aside from never working with Thomas again?
That is a good question.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, just really waging war against Thomas and just everyone British in general, so that he can atone for his sins for not being here today.
We collab with each other occasionally, just in general. So just keep an eye out. Nothing that we would probably announce at any point, but definitely follow all of us, I guess, if you're interested, because we do work together. Not to self-promote or anything, but if you're interested in our collabs, we definitely do them.
As Rainey mentioned earlier, Zach has a Draw This in Your Style active right now, so
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
most
kind
of
of
us
a
will be participating in that. So
yeah.
Thomas did
That's
do
something.
an amazing piece for that, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't want to
so true.
compliment him
a second
too much,
ago.
actually, because
Yeah, we shouldn't mention that.
Tom just shared it in the live chat. Definitely check that out.
Magic. Thank you, will do. And yeah, big love from Scotland. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for asking. Yeah.
It's good to hear from you, Jonathan.
Med, get back here. Oh, I have to. Med, how was Tool? Gotta ask that.
Well, the Tool concert was amazing, dude. It was something. It was like a psychedelic experience without any substance. It was wild. Yeah.
Are you a big Tool fan?
Yeah.
He's the Tool fan, I think.
Favorite
That's
band.
cool that you went to see them.
Yeah, second time. The third time in March.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
That's
obsessed.
awesome.
You know, one of them
Rightly.
used to be a special effects artist, worked on Jurassic Park.
Yep, Adam Jones.
Yeah.
He actually hired Eliza, who you also hired for the Lightbox T-shirt, to do some tool posters. Really cool
Yeah.
stuff.
Yo, their T-shirts were really awesome. Kay actually bought me one from the concert because she went to a Tool concert too. She was like, she was just surrounded by giant dudes with beards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are Tool fans. That's great.
I am a fan of the T-shirts. I don't really know the
Okay,
music too much.
We can't be friends then.
Well, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool though. Beautiful artwork.
All right. Well, you know what? I think this is looking great, and I think it's a good time to kind of wrap things up. What do you guys think? Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to our wonderful guests here for participating in the challenge and then coming on and hanging out and letting us get to know you a bit better. And of course, thank you to my co-host, Masay, and our guest judge, Med. Follow everybody on Instagram. You can find the details in the... you can find all the links and the details of this video. So have a great day, everybody. And definitely, join up for the other challenge that we just started today. We just announced it, so look for the details. It's the Namu challenge, and it's going to be fantastic. You could win original piece of art from multi-Oscar nominated Eric O. And yeah, thanks everybody. See you all next time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Hi everyone.
Thank you.
Hi chat.
Bye.